Hello. All right, hey guys, I'm back. So yesterday was pretty exciting for me, but today will be a bit of a different stream. Because usually I come in with a plan to finish a certain aspect of the of the stream, but today I have some plans at night. I have a game night with the guys. So you know what? Give me a second. Sorry, I just had to close the door. Um, yeah. So tonight I have a game night with the guys. And then so because of that, I think I'll be doing a bit of a shorter stream, maybe like 2 hours or 1.5. But today's agenda is pretty simple because while um I was setting up all these decorations, set dressing, I was testing out the books too. This one, especially the horizontal book, so I did two. I found two bugs in the PCG graph that I did. One is pertaining to this wall, and the other one is for the books. So for the wall bar, for the picture frame, I don't think I have to fix it because I found that bug when I was trying to place the picture frame walls here. But I'm deciding not to do that anymore, not to put the picture frames on this wall, because I feel that one of the important aspects about designing this kind of spaces is to give each one of these zones their own unique style, a milestone, a visual milestone. So this hallway, this staircase, is visual milestone would be the picture frames. So if I were to put it here in this room, it would kind of diminish the milestone for the player when they enter this room. They won't be able to say that, hey, I got caught in the picture room on so and so. So this room, so what bug I'll be fixing is actually this horizontal book bug, because this room would be called the book room. And upstairs would be the hallway. So you gotta be pretty distinct about the certain spaces that I'm creating here. So one of the bugs that I discovered here, I already know what's the issue. It's because I kind of chipped out and then used absolute transform. But I'll just show it again, just in case you weren't part of the stream yesterday. Uh, so basically, it looks pretty fun in this direction. Once I turn it around like that, we see some books. Um, Horizontal clashing. The mesh is inside the other books. So I'm just gonna work on this. Um, on this, yeah, on this PCG. Oh yeah, another thing is that yesterday I started setting up more lighting. So one of the things I didn't do yesterday was try to find some reference lighting to what I was trying to do. Yeah, so this is what references I'll be using. Usually I Google out some movies and then I just search up the keyword, the mood that I'm looking for. But this time it's pretty simple. I'm looking for a sickly mood. Something actually this could work, but I think like the single tone, the single color look is not as exciting as using two colors. So here it's more of a yellow and green kind of thing going on. So that's what I'm going to try to do for this level 2. Actually, this one is not bad too. But for the first pass, I'll do just yellow and green. And if I feel that it's a bit boring, then I might switch it up to a different color. Because yellow and green is quite common color in movies and video games these days. Not that it's bad, but I just don't want to just keep using the same color scheme over and over again. Yeah. So I'm gonna move this over here and then pull this closer here so that you guys can see when I'm fixing the bugs. Uh, so the problem is this. I put absolute rotation here. So if I take out the absolute rotation, everything is back in the same um facing the same orientation, but it was still colliding. So oh, give me a sec. Sorry, I hit the mic. So what I want to do is fix this rotation here. Well, there was a reason why I didn't want to do, I wanted to do absolute rotation. So let me think, it's on the z-axis, so maybe I'll try, okay, wait, let me take a look at this now. Oh wait, is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. One. Okay, you guys can't see this yet. Let me pull this up closer. But you can see that this part has this extra piece here. So what I want to do is just move it, shift it a bit. 5, 10. Nope. Oh. 5. Okay, hang on here. Something's gone awry. I want to rotate the top by 90. No, so this is the wrong one. 90, 0. So 180 here. That looks correct. So now we got it correct here. So what we need to do is shift it backwards, if I'm not wrong. I don't know what's this book doing here, but I feel like that could be just a bug from the previous generation where it hasn't removed the old generation of the book. So, let me think. Shifting it 5. Okay, this one is moving it backwards. Let's move it by 10. Oh, 15 is pretty good actually. And then we'll do 5. Randomize that. Offsets. Let's see. Yeah, still needs. Yeah, I still need it, I think. So I'll set the non-rotated books before. I thought I might not need it anymore after fixing the rotation. So now I'm back to normal. Actually it looks kind of correct already. But this side is not correct. Maybe I should turn off absolute offset. It looks kind of correct. Except for this part. Hang on. I can't find the spline anymore. I can't find the spline that affects this. Oh, there we go. 21. So let me move this around and just see whether get it regenerated and see whether it's still bugging out. Looks like it is bugging out. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so this one is correct now. Let me just move this about. There's still one book here that's sort of doing its own weird thing. But other than that, it's kind of lining up. So let me shift this back by -10, -15, and -5. How's that? That was good. Honestly, it looks good, but I don't know why I'm still getting this book here. Right? It's kind of off. Minus by 0, maybe it's because of this. 5, 5. No. Let's do 0. No. -5. 5. Maybe 10. Hmm. Let me reduce my speed of movement. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out why this is happening. And it's only on the first one. Maybe if I shift it the opposite direction, 5, 5, right? No, so now I have one that's kind of, oops. Okay, I see something. So the top values aren't shifting this book out. And this value is shifting it. But the rotation is wrong. So the problem is actually probably to do with the spline itself. So how do I fix this? I think during spline sampling, I should fit to curve. No, doesn't work. Unbounded doesn't work. Um, sorry, let me take a sip of my drink. Apply the attributes. Okay, I think it's just due to the way the spline is made. So horizontal book, shift. So I think because I rotated this point, maybe. No. Um, what I can do is actually self-prune. Maybe that will work. So the first book is always spawning 2, which is really weird. Let me change the form. Self-pruning doesn't help. See that this one book, for some reason, the ends. Well, what I can do is delete it. Delete it. Let me see here. Delete attributes. Which attribute by index? Um, 0? No. I mean, why does 0 give me all of them? Index. With the data by index. Outside filter. 0 doesn't really work. To be honest, I can live with this. Really. I think it's just something to do with Unreal messing up. Alright. I'll live with it for now. And then we can move on to lighting. Once I place this down. Honestly, honestly, it doesn't even work on the couch. So I might not use it in the end. So let me remove that. Yeah. But at least it's fixed. That's what's important. Fixed, quote unquote. Okay, so for the lighting, so the next thing I want to do for lighting is this area, this hallway. So I'm just gonna take this. Is this a point light? Yeah, it's a point light. You just set this up here. It's like that. And then reduce it to 250. That looks good. So I'm gonna go into this material. Let me save this. What was that? Material emissify. Tree. Give me a sec. I'm back. My allergies are acting up. Sorry, I have to keep going off the call just to cough. I don't really like the way this shadow looks, but I don't think there is a way to fix it. Right. So the specularity here, soft radius. This looks better though. Just gonna push this. Alright, the shadow, man, the shadow. Once more. What is this? Is Lumen not working too? That would be horrible. How do I check the errors? I think Lumen's not working. I don't know why it has this X, even though it's not showing me any errors right now. Let's just look. Unreal light S across. Two or more stationary light is enclosed problem. Solution is switching the light to static mode. Is it not in static mode? Oh, it's supposed to be. Let me just solve this all the static lights. At least the ones that I'm currently using. Okay. Next is this one by the doorway. This light, not really necessary. This one though, it sets the color of this green light that I'm using here. It actually just sets the color of the room a bit to the tone that I want it to be in. So let me delete this. I don't need this one yet. Right here. So let me just hide this just to show the difference. And then I'll unhide it. Right. Right. So next thing I want to change is, let me just see if I can just group this all out. Interior lighting. So there's a bit of a fog going on. So it's a bit more than I want. Actually maybe not more than I want, but I still want it to be sort of dirty, sort of like dusty room. I'm gonna tone down the density just a little bit so that I can see how we at now. Right, so this is actually still okay, but I want it to be, just turn down the max opacity a bit. Oh, that's too much. Got impatient. Okay. I just want to be able to see more of the silhouette in the distance. Right. So just a bit more. Yes. I feel like it's not changing anything. Am I crazy? Let me look at what's going on. I don't want to use volumetric fog this time. Okay. Let me see. I feel like the opacity isn't changing anything. So I think we can only scale it down from the top here. Because I'm also looking at this area as well as this area. But in order for this area to look not as dusty, we might lose the top here. I'll accept it for now. Let me just turn this on. Turn out the gameplay visuals. So I want to make this just a bit more greenish. This light here. Right? That's good. Okay, I just want to move this down to this space here. And I'm going to turn down the attenuation. It's too low. 400 looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Now move it in just once more. Okay, so thing about this is that we need to make sure that we have light sources. So I know there's a ceiling light here. This one. Whoops. Rotated the wrong way. So I'm just gonna put this down here. I kind of want it to just hint at the fact that there's something there. And then we'll move this over here. I'm gonna turn out the attenuation by double. Okay, that's Too high, too bright. I'm gonna change this to 1. I'm gonna adjust this value here. Oh, it's already pretty high actually. Let me just move this down. It's definitely too bright. I need to block off the ceiling here from all the lights. Let's just, whoops, wrong one. We're gonna use shapes. Just easy squares. More easy squares, just to block off things we don't want any light bleeding through. So let me double check. I might have to enclose the entire house, but for now, never mind, I'll just do it all at once. I'm just trying. So I saw this, I saw the same map that the demo map they created for this asset pack. And they also did the same thing. In my opinion, they should have just extended the walls a bit more so that it's not edge to edge connection. There's some overlap so that this light bleeding situation doesn't happen and I don't have to deal with this. Imagine I'm using this asset pack in an actual game, creating an open world, and then I have to put in these walls in my open world just to block the light from coming in. Okay. Yeah, looks pretty good. So up here, I have some fake lights here, but I think I'll use the same ceiling lights. Fixture, a ceiling light fixture, that was the word I was thinking about. It doesn't actually have any lights. I usually prefer if the fixture doesn't come with a light attached, because I rather use my own lighting settings on it. So there's one, and there's one more here. I'm just gonna use the same lights. Just so I can see. Oh, did I put it too high? Too high and not centralized. Oh, it is supposed to be there. Let's try to see if I can make this central for both. I think it'll be fine like that. So this side is kind of nice already. But the brightness is a bit too much. It could be this one also. So let me tone this down by half. Let me see how it looks now. This is definitely too bright. But I like that it has that same color to it. So I'm gonna tone this down quite a bit. 0.1 is a bit too much. 0.05. You know, actually, maybe I should stick with 8 for light fall off amount. I'm thinking maybe I just do 4. 1, 3, 6. Let me see what color did I choose for this. Hmm, 1,500. I think this was good. We change this to static. Save that. Move this in a bit more. Attenuation to 2000. Wait. This one to 2000 as well. We gotta do 7. 7. Yeah. This looks pretty good. Except for this spot here, that's kind of dark. So I need to set in another tone light here. The reason why I'm doing that is because before that I couldn't really see what's going on below on the floor. But this is obviously too bright. That's probably due to the attenuation. Let's just do 500. No, let's do 600. I kind of want the edge of this circle to touch that wall. Let's try 700. It's too much. 650, 650. Yeah, just like that. And then still a bit too bright. 2.5. Yeah. It's a bit too warm, this yellow. I'm gonna pull it down to be a bit more cooler. So because the color is a bit brighter than what it was, it also looks brighter. I'm gonna tone this down just a little bit. Here and this. Nice and easy. Change that color. Change that color. Nice. This here. Let me see. Seems to be bright. Maybe I do 1.5. So lines sort of done. So the outside light, the directional light here. Ah, my eyes. Wait, let me check whether I've got all the lights inside that folder. What I'm worried about is this ones here. Looks good. So we need one more light just for this tiny part here. For this lamp. Even though the emissive does add in a bit more light for Unreal, I just want to have a bit more control over it. I think we do a source radius outwards a bit more. Nope, doesn't work. Usually, we use spotlight. Yeah, usually if the shadow doesn't look too good, I'll use spotlight. Yeah. But I try to avoid it because of that. You can see that this pole itself is a bit of a problem. I don't know why the source radius is not changing how the shadow looks. Let me just turn this down to 1. See if I can get a nicer shadow. Alright, so I'm gonna just click this and see whether I can make it not cast shadows. Lighting, cast shadow, turn off. Yeah. And this light, let me go back up. Outer cone radius, I just want enough to do that. Attenuation goes down a lot. And that's fine. 1, change the lighting. 0.05, 0.1, 0.5. Still super bright. Whoops. That was my screenshot. Yeah, I'm okay with that. But this lampshade, I need to give it its own where do I paste it? Okay, we're gonna take this. We're gonna give it its own little instance material so that I can change it to be a bit darker. Like that. Yeah. So now it's kind of done. A little bit creepy. This lighting here, still a bit too much. I'm gonna do 150. Outwards a bit more. Maybe I'll put it back inwards. It's just not giving out the same vibe that I wanted to. Yeah, it looks like a dump. And I like it. Let me see. I change this to 1.150. And this one I'll just do 1. This is too bright. This light, too bright. 0.5. Okay. And this one, Also too bright. 0.0, I want to say 8. Yeah, 0.008. I want the areas closer to the camera to be brighter. And as you go deeper inside, it's a bit more darker. This one, let's just do 3, 1.5. Not really making a difference. 1.5. Yeah, but it could be, well, it's just too bright. 2 is just too bright. So this one will have to be 5 then. This one will have to be less than 5. 2. Yeah. And this one, attenuation's pretty good. I'm gonna tone this down just a little bit more. Reduce the light fall off by a bit more. I'm gonna change this out to 800. So maybe a 1, 3, 4, 3 then. No, I'll do a 4. Why there's such a big difference between 3 and 4? Yeah, that's okay. I would like it to be. Can't even tell that there is a light piece up there. I'm gonna turn off the source radius. Turn out source radius. Can I change the specularity? It's already maxed out. Gonna reduce the source radius. It's creating this weird specular spot. That's pretty nice. Now I want to search up Unreal PCG decals. Also, you can use decals, spawning decals in. Make a new blueprint, make it a decal actor. Set your material, spawn an actor. Oh, okay. I just wanted to know if I could, but I don't know whether it's very applicable in this level that I'm doing. Let me see. I'm just looking whether I need to add any more stuff. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think I'm okay right now. As we add more set dressing into the game, I'm not sure how much more, but I'll definitely have to fix this up. I'll probably get more inspiration as you add more stuff in, and the possibility of things you can do. But for today, short session, I just wanted to, yeah, I just wanted to do some work today. I want to make sure that it's recorded. I don't know. I just feel like for consistency's sake, that everything I do on this level is live stream. And then yeah. I'll probably come back tomorrow for more set dressing. Set dressing pass 2, second pass. And then that'll be a bit more relaxing stream for me. Well, that's it. Thank you for being here.